Hi, Collins.
Hey, Brandon.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I am doing just swell. How are you guys?
It's a fun Friday.
Nice. Is it raining out there?
It's not. No, actually, the weather's quite nice. Except for
Oh,
the
okay.
mosquitoes.
Gotcha. Nice. All right. Well, hey, I'm sure you guys already heard. The good news with well, I say good news as in what they were trying to aim for. It's still bad news, but the chain got 7 years.
Yeah, we did. And, I said earlier, it's sad that we have to say that it's good news that he got 7 years, but it is good news that he only got 7 years.
Yeah. Well, it's rough. Scooter asked me to give you guys a call, and I was like, oh, Scooter. I was like, oh, they might be a bad day for me to call because I just watched the news and they said, the FBI was labeling a whole bunch of Trump supporters as domestic terrorists. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, this might be bad, but yeah, I think the American people should just get up and, maybe consider storming the FBI, buildings in their local areas. Those people are terrorists, and, we have the First Amendment for a reason. I'm not saying people should do it. I'm just saying people should consider it. But yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. I love my First Amendment, even though I'm punished for it. So sorry.
Absolutely. Well, you don't need to apologize for loving your First Amendment. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, I know, but they are definitely crashing down on it. I saw it at my trial, so it was mostly punished for the things that I said after January 6th, rather than the things that I did. So.
You understand that?
Yep.
That is absolutely true, and we saw that in your trial, and we've seen it in so many other trials. That unfortunately, you guys are being persecuted and prosecuted for your thoughts. And I was
People
just
be out
speaking
here thought criming.
with Matt DeSilva about it's all, and like Ricky just said, people are out here just thought criming away, and they're just setting the precedent with each and every one of you, so that they can go forward in the future, and anybody can be arrested and jailed for thought crimes. Like,
Yep.
I don't think the American people understand how in peril our First Amendment is.
No, I know, and it's really irritating too. They said that Trump and these random conspiracy theories. I don't know which ones they're talking about. There's definite ones that are false, but they were talking about how these things are radicalizing people, and I wasn't radicalized by Trump whatsoever. The real thing, I said it at the end of my trial, as they found me guilty of these things that I shared with them. I didn't plan to interrupt any official proceeding. I thought it was over by the time I went in. And as this juror was reading off my guilty verdict as if I murdered her son, I simply interrupted her and I said, "This is how you radicalize people. It's not Trump. It's not these what they would call fake news. It's the way that they're treating the way that they're crashing down on our rights. It's the way that they're treating the American people. The way that they're hurting the American people." And especially for me personally, it is very difficult to turn the cheek for these people, especially when they take away our churches and, they take away a lot of our constitutional rights. It's very irritating. It's very tough to, be the bigger person and turn our cheek. So, I can speak firsthand. The toughest thing throughout all this, it hasn't been so much the time, even though that's been rough. It's trying not to, get consumed by a desire for revenge. And, it's very tough sometimes, especially when you see these prosecutors and the news people. They're so filled with hate. They want to ruin your life. They don't care if you die. They don't care about the January 6th defendants who have committed suicide or the people that died that day. It's very tough to forgive people like that. So that's been the biggest battle for me, honestly.
Well, I can absolutely understand that, but you have to really reach deep and find some way to get that hate out of your heart, or it will consume you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, every day it's a battle, but yeah, I don't know. Honestly, that's just the truth of things. I know sometimes people try to come on, sometimes I feel like there's a kind of a silent thing of where we should come on and try to pretend like we're doing all right, but honestly, this is a struggle in here, and I don't know. I don't really pay attention to everyone else's things that they say, but truthfully, it might be hard to understand from out there to anybody that's listening, but it is definitely a struggle in many different ways in here. So it's been 1,003 days since January 6th. It's just really, really irritating at this point. But I thank you guys for your support out there. I think anybody out there that's that's praying, I think that's honestly a big reason why a lot of us have continued to push on through this. I think it could look a lot worse without the prayers and especially without your support. So I thank you guys for that.
Well, we love you, Brandon, and we want you to just remain positive. I know it's very hard, and I know what you're going through is very tough. Just from my personal experience with Brian and us going through this, and getting to know you and others through this process, I know that it's very tough, and it's not always sunshine and daisies. Very rarely is it sunshine and daisies, and it's okay to tell the truth about how you feel, and actually, I think that's really what people want to hear more is the truth of, what's really happening, and I think that's what the American people truly thirst for, especially the people on our live streams and in our chats, so, don't sugarcoat it for us, be honest, we like that.
All right, well, that's good. Yeah, no, it's not just, the jail time, it's, family members that I'm not going to be able to see again, friends that I've lost, opportunities, that are whether temporary lost or fully gone, and, it's just been, there's been a lot. So, it's not just, these people put me in jail. It's a lot more than that, and the stuff that a 15-minute call or even a whole day wouldn't be able to, fully explain and, get people in my or other January 6th defendant shoes. So I hope when maybe some listeners hear maybe a potential thing that they disagree with or maybe don't understand, maybe they, consider that as a possibility, because it is very hard to, get in the shoes of like exactly what a lot of us have gone through during this time. So yeah, anyhow, thank you though for your support and for your prayers out there. So,
absolutely, and we'll continue to pray for you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank
All right, have a good night.
you. Thank you for calling. Yay.
Bye.